grab your popcorn, kick back and relax. It's time for some more Karnage. So, in today's video, I wanted to do sort of like a quick video showcasing a really amazing attack I only just literally pulled off, and this was completely nutty. So, the last time I posted a video in my cool attacks playlist, you guys gave some pretty good support on that, so I thought I'd continue the series. So you can see my unboosted stats right now. I am full offense, but that's not the cool part. The cool part, if the video title didn't give it away, was the fact that he had 5 ice, 5 boosted. So I'll show you the stats for all that. So I believe that is maxed out ice statue. So, So those two buildings that just got destroyed were economy. So he had a, what is that, a level 2 laser? Yeah. So a level 2 laser, so there is a lot of ice here, as you can see. Like, I think that was like a few, like a barrage and a couple artilleries, a heap of artilleries. So I took out the laser because obviously that's going to be quite deadly to an RZCM attack, right? So I took that out, and that means that the whole upper base side of the base here, the only thing hurting me will be this shock launcher. So I took out that rocket because to do a pass through here, the right side, and then flare back and then deal with that, and dealing with that shock launcher and that one, it just seemed more than I really needed to do. So that's why I barraged out that rocket on the bottom. I felt like I could clear through quite naturally if I could distract all this. The problem is that because I was unboosted, my troop health is quite low. So a base like this that has so much building damage, it's just madness for like riflemen. They're going to die so quick. And you can see that the mortar is actually insta-killing my riflemen when it hits. So I'm really relying on critters right now to keep me alive, keep my babies alive. My riflemen need saving right now. So I was really just... That rocket, I didn't want to shock it. I really just wanted to medkit, just in case like it started targeting Zookas, because sometimes it does that. So if you let your troops spread out as much as I am throughout this attack, sometimes you can get away without even needing to medkit. But I find that your chances are quite random. I feel like whether it tries to target riflemen, or whether it stays there and decides to shoot over them and target Zookas. So I find that no matter how much I spread, that's the case. So I've cleared through the base a really nice way right now, but I was worried that all my Zookas was gonna start getting picked off, and I was worried about hitting these mines, and now I was panicking because this rocket launcher was like in a position where if it had started firing right there, I would have lost everything, because everything was grouped. So that splash damage would have insta-killed me. I had no GBE at this point. I think I had enough for like a universal remote, and that was really about it. And this is where a maxed out universal remote, or an upgraded one even, comes in so much handy on player bases. Being able to take over a building and then have that be a distraction. Like, look at this. That shock launcher is now targeting that flamethrower, and there wasn't much that was able to target. And now my passive critters are going to be able to target that. Unfortunately, that shock launcher was being a pain in the butt. But I had enough Zookas alive that this HQ was almost dead. This boom cannon was doing some serious work to me, which was really bad because, you know, I don't have many Zookas alive. And my girls finally got it. Look at that. 5 ice, 5 boosted. The building health on that was ridiculous. A lot of building damage as well. Really, really proud that I got that without any sort of a boost, because that's the sort of stuff that you see like 1300 VP sort of thing, and you'll see those sort of things more often. Of course, you're going to get probably like a level 3 laser, but that's the sort of stuff anyway that you see, and you'd be doing that, of course, with more building, with more troop health than what I had, of course. You'd probably have boosted that statue, and so that would have been the equivalent of like a 5 offense setup had I boosted my troop health. That would have been, I reckon that would have been about 5 offense, I think. Yeah, 5 offense with a small boost. But anyway, I thought you guys might enjoy that attack. It's not a sort of base that I come across very often, so I thought you guys might enjoy seeing that. I know there are other VP pushers out there like PSC Life, King Kong, if you know his channel. If you don't, I really recommend you check it out. It is really, he has some really great content as well. But yeah, I know there's a lot of other skilled VP pushers. So I am considering going to a VP pusher setup where I have like 5 ice or something, 5 offense, and then push with that, and then try to scale myself down to 4 or 3 afterwards. I'm thinking about doing that. I'm just waiting for this update that comes like after April, because they said it was for high offense players, so if they introduce like new badges or rewards or something for people VP pushing, I'll probably definitely do that. If they don't, I'll probably wait for them to introduce some sort of an incentive, because right now number 1 is not a realistic goal. If not for the sheer amount of VP that these people have, then for the fact that the number 1 spot has been held by the same task force for a couple years now. So they basically have the game set up in such a way that they bully anyone else off that gets close if they're not within their group. So not going to start mentioning names or throwing hate, but I just feel like with a setup like that, it's not realistic for me to go for it. So I might go for VP pushing like just the global top 50 only, if there's more incentives to do stuff like that. But I feel like if I was to do that now, and yes, I know that I could achieve that, I feel like my name's going to be up on the board, and then like, if not for my YouTube channel, no one would even know it happened. You know, there's no physical proof that even happened ever. So I'd like some sort of a reward for that hard work. So yeah, anyway, I hope you guys have enjoyed this video and my little rant at the end about VP pushing, I suppose. So if you liked it, smack the thumbs up button, tell me what you thought in the comments down below, and I'll see you guys in the next one.